when lives are on the line.
Are there any obvious injuries?
These men and women will risk theirs
The lad who was driving got blood coming out of his face.
to save yours.
RTC trap.
They deal with the most serious injuries.
The patient is described as bleeding heavily.
Directly below his ear. There's a lot of blood there.
The most critical illnesses.
The reports of a male who's in cardiac arrest, and without any action, the patient will die.
The two Yorkshire Air Ambulances cover Britain's biggest county.
He's fallen 30 foot from the roof.
Oh yeah. He's got a big cut to his head.
5 million people rely on them
All right, sorry, sweetheart.
to deliver cutting-edge emergency medicine
We're just going to go to sleep. He's not looking particularly good.
at high speed.
If you can activate your major hemorrhage protocol.
Every day brings high stakes.
Hello, sir. Standing on my feet and my bum.
His abseil has actually failed and then he's fallen against a rock. He's got some quite nasty injuries.
Very likely broken back. I've got tingling in all the extremities.
We're very concerned about this guy.
High risks.
I was going 20 mile an hour. He just never stopped.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so you remember everything that's happened? Try not to worry. We'll get him to give you a call back as soon as we've got his pain under control.
And high drama.
Where are all the patients? Are they all in one car?
It's 50 mile an hour road, and there's a patient reported to be trapped with injuries to their abdomen and quite severe pain.
So 3 patients in total.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Fine, you got your wrists a bit.
Yeah, they're airbag marks.
Yorkshire's Rockface are home to some of the world's best climbers. Most weekends, thousands are out pitting their skills against the rugged terrain.
Job for you. Patient's fallen 20 feet west side of Cliff Crag.
It's a mission for the crew of Helimed 98.
He's been abseiling, his abseil's failed.
Pilot Gary will have Dr. Chris and paramedics Matt and Sam there in 15 minutes.
On Cliff Crags? Yeah, towards Harrogate.
Just for your access information, the callers are all wearing red. It sounds like there might be a group of them, so just look for a group of red people.
We're just on our way up to Cliff Crag, which is a bit of a walking spot climbing area near Harrogate. So reported to be climbing or abseiling who's fallen approximately 20 feet, and we'll be there in about 3 or 4 minutes.
The crag is a regular destination for the team, but this accident sounds more serious than most.
Well, a fall of 20 feet is a significant height. You know, the higher you fall, the more it hurts. So 20 feet is certainly high energy trauma, so we're quite concerned for this patient.
9/8 visual with the crags, looking for scenery.
Never landed here. It's the first one for me.
Yeah, I've done it once and we ended up landing corner where cars are.
The crag is a collection of giant boulders on a hill, close to the main road from Leeds to Harrogate. And it's busy, making it hard to find a landing spot.
20 foot fall, is that up there?
Yeah, there, yeah. We'll get landed up top, won't we?
Yeah, you can get it land there easy.
Gary likes a challenge, but this one will demand all his skill.
Just don't let anyone walk out of the back of the aircraft and fall off the crags.
Yeah.
That'd be very, very much embarrassing.
Try not to blow anyone else off the crags.
Yeah, that's embarrassing as well. I'm not on that rock on the right hand side, am I? So, no. Gonna be right skid down, don't like right skid down landings, but hey ho. Tail still good, Chris? Tail still good? Jump straight out, Matt. Good out. Yeah.
Sam and Chris are heading out. There are so many visitors, Matt's keeping watch until the rotors are shut down.
Hello, sir. Hello. My name's Sam. What's your name?
Andy.
Hello, Andy.
Andy Powell is 58 and a veteran climber.
So, Andy, what's happened?
Fell, landed bottom and side.
A retired midwife has been caring for him.
Standing on my feet and my bum.
Feet and bottom.
Feet and bum.
This was broken, I think compound right.
Yeah, that's there. That's definitely there.
Andy's diagnosed his own injuries.
Possible broken back. Very likely broken back. Okay, all right, just
right leg.
Yeah. Broken left wrist. Possible broken left foot. The head is fine. The right arm is fine. I've got tingling in all the extremities, but I think I can still move my toes.
He's wrapped in his climbing gear and wedged where he fell, between the rocks.
First I heard was there was a noise, I'm not sure whether he was shouting, and then I just heard a horrible clunk sound, as though something was hitting the rocks. Clearly it did. It was Andy.
Closed fracture there. Don't cover me up until closed fracture there. Yeah. So that's don't cover me up. Left leg. You don't want the... Don't cover me up. I'm too hot, I'm sweating. Okay. I want to see what you're doing.
If we can. So, Andy, in a minute we're going to give you some ketamine, which is a really powerful painkiller, okay? And that'll make your life a lot better, okay? Hopefully you should make you a bit more relaxed, okay?
I think what they're going to give you is far better than moving you.
What you did to just support that foot was really helpful, so if you could just communicate that, sir, maybe they'll be able to do it. Sir, what we're going to do in a minute, this ketamine is mean that we are going to support your leg. Okay. So it's going to be... We're going to be working on that real soon.
Very quickly,
Yeah, I know he is. So just, what I'm trying to say is it's very helpful just to have some support on my leg and my wrist. And the lady did a really good job of that. So.
Right, Andy, that painkiller's going to start to work in just a second, okay? So life should seem a bit easier, okay?
Just pop this in your nose just so we can keep an eye on your breathing.
The ketamine he's been given should allow them to roll him onto a spinal board.
His abseil has actually failed, but he's then sort of wrapped himself around him, and then he's fallen against a rock. He's got some quite nasty injuries, which in themselves have to be managed. So the ropes were tied around him, his harness was tied around him, all his clothes was sort of tied around him, and then people have tried to make him comfortable, so the bags and everything around him. So what we have to do is kind of just get him into a comfortable position that we can manage his injuries whilst safely maintaining his C-spine, because he's fallen quite a long way.
Well done, buddy. Just take some nice deep breaths. So try and slow your breathing down best you can. Just take some nice steady breaths in and out.
Their patient's now sedated.
You all right there, Andy? Just open your eyes for me. We've got all the bits and pieces we need, haven't we?
This is a critical procedure. One wrong move could worsen any spinal injury.
So I think what we should do is, if we lift him now, slide the board in just under him, however it comes, and then we can position it like slide him around. You see what I mean? So I think he might. I don't know if that's his calf that's just in spasm, or if he's got a problem with that tib fib as well.
But moving him from the rocks is going to be tricky.
Yep, you ready, Matt? Yep, ready, steady, slide.
Andy's reacting to the ketamine, but without it, the pain would be far worse.
Ready, steady, slide.
Chris is recruiting some volunteer manpower.
Excuse me, guys, the red shirts, can we borrow you for a lift? You look quite strong. This guy's got some quite nasty injured limbs because it's pretty hot work getting him out of here. So we're just finishing off getting him monitored. I'm going to be getting out of here as soon as we can. He just won't remember any of this. We've given him some ketamine and midazolam, so they're both quite powerful sedatives. So he'll scream out in pain, but he won't remember it.
There's a very high risk of infection in his leg wounds.
I'm just giving him some Kermoxiclav.
They're giving him powerful antibiotics.
He's quite distressed with some nasty peripheral injuries to his right ankle and his wrist. But we're a bit worried as well because it's a high fall. He may have had an injury to his pelvis as well. So we need to get him to hospital as soon as we can.
It's time to fly. There is a high risk that Andy is suffering from internal bleeding. These injuries could be seriously life-changing. On one of Yorkshire's most popular climbing sites, the victim of a 20-foot fall is being prepared for his flight to hospital. Andy Powell fell when his abseiling gear failed.
Hi, my name's Chris, I'm one of the doctors. So we're going to take him down to Leeds General Infirmary in the aircraft, okay? He's got some injuries to his right ankle, left arm.
but we don't know what else he's got. So we're going to take him there. So if you want to meet up with him at Leeds General Infirmary, that's probably the best thing to do.
Yep. Right, ready, steady, lift.
This chap's packaged, so we're just moving up to the aircraft. We'll be lifting shortly for Leeds.
The team are flying him to the regional trauma centre.
It should probably about 20 minutes to LGI from now.
Sam is alerting the Leeds General Infirmary trauma team.
A 62-year-old male fallen approximately 20 feet while abseiling onto rock. No LOC, injury sustained. He's got a closed fracture of his left forearm, a possible pelvic fracture and an open neurovascularly compromised fracture of his right tib and fib. That's been reduced with a good return of pedal pulse.
Andy, just try and keep nice and calm for us, OK?
Gary's going to have to reverse off the crag. It's very close to Leeds Bradford Airport and it's inbound jets.
Hello, Med 98 Alpha, pass your message.
9 Alpha, this is lifted on Cliff Crags with 6 on board now, routing LGI through the zone if possible.
Hello, Med 98 Alpha, roger, route direct towards the LGI, not above altitude 2,000 feet, VFR QNH 1021. Traffic is a 737 on a 4-mile final 14.
Andy may need surgery, but until he's x-rayed, the full extent of his injuries won't be known.
I'm fairly concerned about this guy. He's had quite a high fall. On the face of it, all we can see is that he's got a nasty injury to his right ankle and he's got a broken left wrist, both quite deformed. But we're more concerned about what injuries are hidden. It's been quite a challenging incident really, because he's stuck in a very difficult position. His pain's been really hard to manage. We've given him industrial quantities of a drug called ketamine, which has made him a bit agitated, so we're giving him a Dazzlam to help that. He is far more settled now and we should be down in Leeds in about 5 minutes.
Gary's descending into the cranes and tower blocks of Leeds city centre.
I'm going to come with the chimneys on my left-hand side. Got you. Over the western ramp, so to speak. 9-8's on approach to LGI.
The team do this up to 5 times a day, but landing here is never routine.
500 feet, 30 knots on the nose. Bit bumpy, Gary. Oh, windy. It's bumpy because I'm doing it right. Landed LGI. Almost, anyway. There we go. Look at that.
It's been a tough rescue for the team, as well as their patient.
Of all the places he could have picked to curl himself round. Like. And then he decided to wrap himself with rope around it as well, just to add. The only thing missing was it'd be wrapped in bloody cling film. I don't think he's going to be climbing anytime soon, is he? No.
Andy, you all right, buddy? We're at the LGI now, mate, so we're going to take you downstairs and get them to have a look at you in A&E.
Andy's heading for resus.
I don't quite like his colour. He's a bit pale and waxy, isn't he?
Orthopaedic surgeons are waiting to assess his spine, legs and arm.
OK. Ready, steady, move. Keep coming, stop.
It's vital the whole resus team understand his accident, what medics call the mechanism of injury.
This young man's Andy, 62-year-old male. About an hour and 20 minutes ago, he's fallen approximately 20 foot while abseiling at Arncliffe Crags. He's landed kind of on his right leg. No LOC can remember everything that's happened to him.
Andy is still under the influence of ketamine. His pain needed a lot of drugs to control it.
You can stop people being agitated, but that means you have to give a huge dose. A dose where somebody will probably stop breathing and they become unconscious. And obviously there's huge risks of that because people can be short of oxygen or their blood pressure can plummet. So although he's screaming, he shouldn't remember any of that, and it allows us to be able to manage him.
Andy will need emergency surgery. His condition is critical. It's mid-morning in the market town of Knaresborough, and a driver's dash cam is about to capture an all-too-typical accident. The cyclist is badly hurt.
Those hands are so secure, secure in the back. Secure in the back, secure in the front. iPad, off stowed, good luck. Radios, no change, lights on. Flying call top left, Med 98 Alpha, left outbound south.
Pilot Lee is flying paramedics Tyrone and Gav to the scene.
Med 98 Alpha, Linton, basic service, patch message.
Basic service, H145, 4 on board VFR, 400 feet, 9 and 9 0, lifted top clear, 1 route 10 incident, Nesborough. And yeah, basically service en route.
Just looking on the map where it is, it's actually, I've cycled through there myself, it's actually got a narrow country road. Potential for, you know, a reasonably high speed impact, but as I said, until we get any more details from any crews on scene, we won't know any more until we get there, really.
Got an ambulance right, 1 o'clock.
Oh, visual, yeah.
You happy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking this green field here, you've got access.
Roger.
Thoughts?
No, visual, look at that. But yeah, happy with that, Gav? Yeah, that's good.
A local ambulance crew has just arrived. Lee's aiming for a landing behind a nearby pub.
Got the wires going across the field.
Okay, so committed to land on this field here, mate. Let's just have a get an idea of what we've got to deal with.
The car park is the perfect landing pad.
Right,
if you want, I could probably hop you over.
What do you think? Yeah, it might be easier if the ambulance comes in.
Alright, let's just see what we've got when we go over.
Roger, so you've got 2 vehicles. You've got your vehicle to your right, haven't you?
Yeah.
Chimney, there's no further than leaves I can see. Clear this tree to your left.
Fucking door's just gone.
Tail clear.
I'll jump out. Nice restaurant this, though.
But the team won't be dining here today. Their patient is waiting for the ambulance crew. Gav is bringing a bag of powerful painkillers.
Are you alright?
Cyclist Mike Cross is going to need them.
Yeah, that's great, yeah. I'll give you a hand.
The anaesthetist from LGI.
Right.
At work at Leeds General Infirmary, Mike's job is to relieve pain in his patients. Now he needs help.
So what's happened then?
This is Mike. He was coming up to this junction, and the van.
Minding my own business, and the van just.
It's parked in front of us.
Has he come round the bend and...
He's just crossed the road into me.
Right, okay.
It looks like he has a badly broken ankle, and it may also be dislocated.
Hi Mike, I'm Gavin from the Air Ambulance. It's Tyrone, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so you remember everything that's happened?
Yeah.
You are, okay. Apart from your obvious leg, any other pain anywhere else? In your finger? Nothing in your neck?
I don't think
Can I just have a little feel at the back? You'll know the drill, won't you?
I think I'm alright. I've broken my ribs previously.
Have you? Okay, but big breath in, is that all good?
Yeah.
But nothing new there?
I broke my back previously.
Gav needs to check Mike from head to toe in case the agonising pain from his leg is masking the symptoms of a more serious injury.
What these guys are going to do, we're just going to obviously get a little bit down to the skin, just have a proper look at you, have a listen to your chest, okay, and then we'll give you some pain relief for that leg, all right? Once we've had a look at it. Are you allergic to anything?
It seems Mike wasn't to blame for his predicament.
Were you stationary at the junction, Matt, when he came round the corner?
I was going 20 mile an hour.
Oh, okay.
He just never stopped. You know, I was just minding my own business, riding along.
Yeah.
His right lower leg is obviously deformed underneath the clothes. He was good enough to give us that information that he wasn't injured only in his lower leg. He is an anaesthetist at LGI, so he probably sees us on a regular basis.
Have you had ketamine before, Mike?
Oh, no ketamine.
You don't want ketamine?
No, it's a mad drug.
It's just for straightening your ankle, that's all.
Oh, do you need to straighten?
Well, it does need straightening a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit off to the side.
I think as medical staff, we are the worst people to treat. We tend to diagnose and not let the medics actually do their job. He's very clever and he knows what's going on, so it's about just reassuring him that it is in the right hands and that we need to get him to hospital.
As medics, we're his own worst enemy, aren't we, Mike? Yeah. You're in good hands.
The team are helping him ring his wife.
Oh, Stell, this is unbelievable. I'm in the ambulance. Yes. And they're cutting all my clothes off.
I'll get you.
And I'm just hurting like a bastard in my leg.
Would you like me to speak to her? Hi, it's Gavin here, yeah. He's basically, he's just, at the minute we think he's just got an isolated ankle injury. We're just assessing that at the minute, giving him some pain relief. Then we're going to decide what we're going to do. So try not to worry. We'll get him to give you a call back. As soon as we've got his pain under control and we've got his ankle splinted, we'll give you a call back, all right? Just tell we're going to say bye, Mike.
See ya.
Next, they need to remove their patient's shoe and splint his ankle. It's going to hurt.
So what we'll do is, we'll have a look at you with morphine and Entonox, okay? And then if need be, if it's too painful, then we might have to look at a bit of ketamine, okay? And then we'll get you properly on your back to have a look at you.
The team are coming under doctor's orders. In the operating theatre, he's a senior figure.
Thank you.
Right, take the shoe off.
Right, we'll just get these two over. Just hang on a second, Mike. Mike, steady away. All right, buddy. Just breathe nice and steady, Mike. Not too much, okay? Right. Yeah, I've got it. That should govern the heel. That should just come straight off now. Mike, are you all right? You ready?
Take the shoe off.
I've got it.
Take the shoe off.
You're gonna knock us in there, Mike.
There you go. It's off. Right, we're off. Okay.
Gav's trying to make sure blood is still flowing to his foot. If it's not, he could have to have it amputated.
Wiggle your toes for us, Mike.
Mike's still refusing to have ketamine.
Yes, you've dislocated your ankle, Mike, but you've got a good circulation to your foot and your toes, and we've got a good pedal pulse, okay? If you don't want any ketamine, it'll be very painful to try and put this back in. Mike, you've got no critical skin there, okay? You've got a good colour.
You hear Mike's new temperature, all right?
The problem is if you've got a fracture, we're going to cause any further damage with bone fracture.
Not right now.
Mike, you know this,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah? Your foot's not compromised at the minute, and it's dislocated.
Yeah.
If you've got a fracture there,
Yeah.
we're going to make it worse, aren't we?
Mike doesn't want to be treated in the A&E in Leeds where he works. He's asked to go to the local unit in Harrogate instead.
Where am I going now?
I'm going to go to Harrogate.
It means he'll be off for treatment by road.
Mike, you take care, mate, okay? All right.
Thanks, guy.
No problem. He knew he'd injured his ankle. Obviously we can still have a distracting injury there, so we did still have to go through the full primary survey, just checking his neck, chest, back, pelvis and abdomen to make sure that the pain of his ankle wasn't overriding any other injury. We haven't found anything. He has dislocated his ankle, but we can't rule out a fracture to that area. He has actually refused ketamine. He didn't like the drug ketamine. So without that, trying to relocate the ankle will be very, very difficult. So he's happy for it just to be left out of place. He's on gas and air and some morphine on the way in, and then they'll deal with that in hospital. All right, thanks guys, thanks a lot. Cheers. You have to treat doctors the same as everyone else, but it's always in the back of your mind that they know what you're talking about, probably, and they know more than you do as well. And so in a way it can work in your advantage, really.
Mike faces extensive surgery on his leg. Police are investigating the accident and talking to the van driver. It's a busy bank holiday, and Helimed 99 is being diverted to a serious off-road bike accident.
99 confirming it's the quarry rather than the motocross. Over.
That's correct, thank you.
In an old industrial site near Doncaster, ground medics need backup.
Right, okay, it should be somewhere in these trees on the nose.
Head desk from 99, I believe we're visually
Yeah,
seen.
visual people waving to us low 3 o'clock, fish on the ground. Okay, my intention is to land right in this sort of intersection bit in the middle, Sam, yeah.
In the middle. Also got visual DCA, over.
Pilot Harry used to fly the Navy into action.
It is going to be very dusty.
It is, and I'm also going to blow dust all over the patient, actually. What I might just do, actually, is I'm going to go a bit further up from them anyhow.
And this is a pretty hostile environment to land in.
Actually, yeah, I've got a paramedic about to walk through my landing area.
Roger.
No, for the to go round because of obstructed landing, so it'll be one further orbit and then landing.
So can you see like where he was walking, where you were going to land?
Yeah.
Just follow that kind of path, and then the patient's just in the wood line on the left.
People on the ground have no idea how hard they are making the team's job.
Right.
Prepare for brownout. There's a kid with a red t-shirt still walking underneath, quad still manoeuvring.
Yeah, okay.
And the quad bike is directly underneath us as well.
Right.
Visual with the quad bike. He's now leaving.
No, sorry, I'm over
Too soon. Yeah, not enough.
For a second time, Harry has to abort his landing.
Head desk from 99. Now, I wonder if you could get a message to the DCA crew on scene. We've had to abort 2 landings due to people walking and quad bikes on our final approach.
Okay, I'm going to put one orbit in up here, and then we'll go for it again.
They're descending into a dust bowl. Grit and loose gravel could blind Harry.
Right. I say clear of the mountain. I'm expecting a degree of brownout here.
Roger. Clear to the left.
I am happy with visuals. Happy with visuals still. Dust is building. Still happy visuals.
Sliding.
Sliding a bit on the dust, yeah. Found some matters land there. We are down.
Finally, a safe landing. But the locals are getting in the way again.
Stop!
With 4 rotor blades weighing a ton still turning, they don't need another patient. Biker John Joe Gallagher's case is complicated enough.
Yeah, mate. Got gas.
His lower leg is broken in 11 places and he's in agony.
So that Velcro's off.
Yeah, no problem. Deep breaths on that for us.
Keep going on that.
Keep going. Keep going on it.
No.
Keep going, John Joe.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, you
let me do it, so I know my own thing.
Yeah,
please.
That's good. There's the one on top.
Paramedics are struggling to examine his injury.
Oh, my leg snapped, man.
So what we've got. We need to try and get this boot off now, right? Somebody holds it above and below.
Keep going, mate. Keep going on it, John Joe. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
His stepdad Dave is trying to calm him.
Just got a phone call off one of his friends saying that he broke his leg up at this quarry. I think it's his first time he's come down here. And his last, hopefully. It's not far now. Can you not cut it off? He will, yeah, just cut it.
Yeah, just get it cut.
No, pull it, keep pulling.
No, it's all right. Long deep breath. I'm not bothered about the boot.
That's it.
Keep taking it. Keep breathing.
Got it.
Paramedic Sam is joining the battle.
Ow! All right, mate. Ow!
Keep going. Keep going.
Go on. Just keep going on it. It is. Only works while ever you keep sucking it. Keep going on it.
They need to straighten his leg, but painkillers can only do so much.
No.
John Joe.
So we'll give him some cats, fine.
John Joe, deep breath.
Air desk from 99, confirming we have a 24-year-old male, normally fit and well, currently believed to be an isolated lower left tib and fib.
Keep with me. Let go of my head. Right, put it on the floor then, yeah? Do you want me to make a cushion for you?
The team are going to use ketamine, first developed as a horse tranquilizer.
So this medicine that we're going to give him, chaps, it really dissociates, so he won't really know what's going on, but he may still scream and shout because he loses his inhibitions. So the key is that we stay quiet because it overstimulates him, okay?
He's got, it looks like a fairly displaced fracture of his tib and fib, but it's extremely painful injury. There's lots of bone involved. He's really struggling every time we go near him, even to just sort of take his boots off. So what we need to do now is kind of the really painful part where we manipulate those fractures and get them into a splint to transport them to hospital.
Go to your happy place, okay? Shut your eyes.
Okay, relax, mate. We're going to start now. So call it 42.
It works a little bit differently from other things like morphine and paracetamol, but the important thing here is it'll hopefully help with his pain so we can get him packaged and then we can take him to hospital. It'll be a bit more comfortable for him that way.
The drugs have now kicked in.
He's in a happy little kind of ketamine hole. So what we'll do, whenever you guys are ready, just kind of pull his leg back straight. I'll put the box splint under it. We'll do it up.
He'll still feel pain, but he shouldn't remember anything.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready, we'll...
All ready? Yep.
Yeah.
Ready, steady.
Good lad, buddy. There we go.
That's it. Okay, John Joe.
At last, his leg is straight.
It's all done, mate. It's all done. Well done.
Sorry.
There we go.
So we're going to roll him towards yourself. Yep. Ready, steady, roll. Okay. Ready, steady, roll.
Well done. Okay, Paul, superb.
Well
done.
John Joe was wearing the right gear, but it was a big fall.
I love you, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
See? We knew it would be good, didn't we, eh? We knew you'd be all right.
You ready, guys?
Ready, steady, lift. Okay, mate. Right. Go on, up.
John Joe, let me see your face. Open your eyes again.
Oh, John Joe, just relax, mate. Till we get better, we're going to lay you flat in a moment.
99, patient on board, preparing to lift. Over.
John Joe's being taken to hospital in Doncaster, just 5 miles down the road.
Just relax, buddy. I know it's easy said, but we'll look after you.
It means a tricky takeoff from the Dust Bowl. John Joe's broken leg will need reconstructive surgery if he is to keep it. It's early evening in Hull, and on the main road into the city, a witness to a serious crash is on the line to Air Ambulance paramedic Andy.
Hi James, it's Andy, one of the paramedics from Ambulance Service. I just need to ascertain some more information so I can pass it on to the ambulance crew. What's actually going on at the moment? Where are all the patients? Are they all in one car? So driver's out but female passengers still sat in. If 10's the worst pain she's ever had, and one's the lowest, where is she on the pain scale? Alright, okay. Hopefully we can get some to you pretty sharpish. Alright then, bye. We're going to go on this job.
Pilot Gary will be flying Helimed 98 east. The ambulance service is stretched to the limit, and Andy and Paul will be the first paramedics on the scene.
There's still no DCA allocated to this job, so there'll be no blue lights to look for.
Dr. Chris is also on board.
We're just on our way to an incident in East Yorkshire near Brook, which is on the sort of AC3 on the way to Hull. The reports of a collision at a junction there between two cars. Andy's been on the desk and thinks it's worthwhile us going because it's a 50-mile-an-hour road, and there's a patient reported to be trapped with injuries to their abdomen and quite severe pain. We'll be there in about 5 minutes.
The team face a risky landing in total darkness.
At night we really need to slow jobs down a little bit to make sure that we're getting all the information we can, because obviously you can't see. So before lifting, we've already had a look on the maps to look at the site and possible landing locations. In the front seat, the guys use night vision goggles, which allows them to essentially see in the dark, to see what hazards there are and see how suitable the landing site will be.
But at night, navigation is always harder.
Is that standing traffic on the M62, or is it just light on the M62?
No, because the M62, Gary, is actually to the left of us. That's a river.
That's the ooze. The M62 is flowing lovely and fine on the left-hand side of the aircraft.
It's a good job I know where I'm going.
I ain't looked at a map.
Listen, stick monkey, just carry on flying it, I'll do the rest. I think those orange lights are where we need to be.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. Yeah, it's your next junction down now.
NS99, we're overhead, the grid's coming on.
Roger.
They're landing in a field next to the road near the commuter village of South Cave.
We're going to take your usual stuff, Chris. Oh, are we down? We're first aid, so we're going to have to do. Yeah, are we down? Yeah.
Police have been giving the victims first aid since the crash happened 20 minutes ago. 2 cars have collided.
The driver's walking about there, black jacket, young lady in the passenger seat.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm a mother. This is Reagan.
All right, okay.
Andy, I'll leave you here for a minute if that's all right, mate.
Right, my name's Andy. All right, one of the paramedics. What's going on with you now? Where are you hurting?
My main thing that's taking over everything is my lower back.
Your lower back, and it's about an 8.5 out of 10, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was.
I know that because I was speaking to the guy on the call.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. Are you normally fit and well?
Yeah.
Regan Empson was heading for a night out with friends. Now she's trapped.
So, one person in there. Who else was in that vehicle?
The driver.
Okay, he's got kind of like walking around.
Driver of the black BMW in the hood over there.
So 3 patients in total?
That's correct, yeah.
I'll have a quick chat with you in a minute, is that all right?
Yeah.
James Holmes was driving Regan into Hull.
My name's Chris, so just quickly checking in, and I'll be back. Just be walking around, all right.
Dr. Chris wants to quickly assess all the victims to make sure they're not missing someone with critical injuries.
Hi, buddy. Hi, my name's Chris, one of the doctors, all right. How are we getting on?
Not too bad.
Kieran Ross was on his way home.
Bit of a ringing going on like.
And how do you feel now?
I feel sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the fact you're a bit sort of shaken up and things.
Just gonna have a listen to your chest, okay?
Yeah.
Just keep still for us. Right, nice deep breaths. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Chest all right and everything else all right?
My chest feels a bit... I'll
So
tell this off now.
We need an ambulance really, yeah, go on. I know it's freezing out here, but...
Oh, mate, I play rugby league, do you know what I mean?
Who do you play for?
Westall.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's all right. Fine, you got your wrists a bit. Yeah, their airbag kind of marked. I think
because obviously that's the hand that was on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Bang, straight at my nose.
And you're a bit shaky, aren't you?
Both drivers have a different take on what happened.
Left the A63 there, south curve, gone to rejoin again. Sat at that junction, waiting to turn right, there was nothing coming. I've gone to turn right, and as I've turned right, he come out of nowhere.
I was driving down here, I was doing the speed limit, and he just pulled in front of me, so I put the brakes on a bit, but then he just turned, I didn't have time, so I slammed on, and then I just went straight into him, and then we spun.
That was it really, that's all I remember.
Firefighters are about to begin work to free Regan from the car. But first, Andy wants to control his patient's back pain.
Right, to give you some morphine, I just need to put a little tube into one of your veins, okay? It'll sting a little bit, but not as much as your back.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right.
It looks like James had a lucky escape.
So you've mainly your elbow, is it? That's the problem?
It's my hand and wrist, I can't feel a lot of...
Okay, let's have a quick look. That's all right, is it?
Yeah.
Give it a sore there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think he's probably got minor injuries. What I'd suggest is probably bobbing. Whereabouts? Do you live in Hull? Brough. Well, you need to go to probably a minor injuries unit. Will be absolutely fine.
Regan's cold, and Andy's struggling to get a line in.
Can you do that with your hand? Can you clench it?
Me?
About 10 times. This hand.
This hand?
Yeah, try and get some blood flow into it. Let's have a look. Drop it down. That's it. Right. Sorry. Oh, sorry, mate.
The cannula will allow him to feed drugs straight into her bloodstream.
This medic 3 update.
Go ahead, Chris.
So 3 patients total, 2 of them walking wounded, and there's a female in the vehicle who hasn't got serious injuries, but she'll be going to Hull Royal Infirmary.
Understood, mate. I've spoken verbally to the York dispatcher. It's very busy in that area tonight, but I've put a P2 back up on. Still no vehicle allocated as of yet, over.
40 minutes after the crash, a ground ambulance is yet to be found for Regan. It's a busy night for local paramedics.
Yeah, I can't find clinical urgency to upgrade, but we'll need a vehicle to extricate onto the trolley.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll give it a little while, and then if I don't hear anything else, I'll chase. But as I said, I think it's just a lack of resource. So.
Regan's still in huge pain. She needs urgent assessment in hospital.
How's your pain doing now?
Really effing hurts.
Yeah.
Plan A kind of stable would be to come out. If she's in loads of pain, then you might need to do more disassessment. If she becomes sick and unwell, then forget the pain and she comes out.
Chris is briefing firefighters.
So we're going to give you some intravenous paracetamol.
What's that mean?
So it's just paracetamol in Normatec, but it gets spin a bit quicker in your system and works a bit more effectively down that little tube there.
This sort of incident's been hampered a bit by the fact that we're unable to get an ambulance here. And the reason for that is because people can't get patients out of A&Es into hospital beds, that the ambulance is actually queuing outside Hull Royal Infirmary. Luckily, this lady's stable. We have thought about taking by air to Hull Royal, but we're required to do a secondary transfer at the other end, so really it's not going to gain anything for her. So she's nice and stable. The fire service are just dismantling the car to allow us to get her out without any injury. I'm just topping up her painkillers.
At last, backup is arriving.
So this plan of action now is fire personnel are going to come back here, going to remove this headrest, and then in a minute we're going to lay you back so you're flat, and we're going to put you on a board, take you out of the boot, yeah, rather than twist you and take you outside. But obviously if that doesn't work, then we'll go back to that plan.
Are we happy, fellas?
Yeah. Go for it, mate.
Regan's spine is being kept straight.
All right, can you just lean back there? Can you just rest? Just rest.
It's feared her back pain could be a symptom of a spinal injury.
Ready, steady.
Nice and steady. Keep it coming. That's great.
All right.
Keep going, Alex. All right. Alex, get ahead. Keep your hands on your front there.
Excellent.
She's being slid onto a rigid scoop stretcher to stabilise her back.
Right, so person keep hold of the head end. You guys stay on that side. Excuse me, sir. Pull your shout.
Okay, guys, ready, steady, and roll. Nice, that's it. You just relax, Regan, all right? Okay, ready, steady, and roll. Perfect.
Regan's on her way to Hull Royal Infirmary.
Just keep your head really still. Right, let's take you up and get you warm in this ambulance, eh? All right.
Her back injury may be serious, and she may have some time to wait before she can be admitted to hospital. X-rays revealed Regan had cracked a vertebra in her spine and sprained both her ankles. She was ordered to rest for 6 weeks and needed extensive physio. The two drivers escaped with minor injuries. Police investigated the accident, and as a result, the BMW driver was offered an alternative to prosecution.
Very likely broken back, possible broken left foot.
Climber Andy fractured his spine and broke both his legs, his wrist and his pelvis. He was in hospital for 10 weeks.
I knew straight away when I hit the ground that my life had changed and it wouldn't be the same again. I knew as soon as I hit the floor that I'd broken my leg and broken my spine. My initial thought was just, oh dear, I've really messed it up now. This is going to set me back for a long time. When I got to LGI, they did lots of x-rays and a full body MRI. But good news, no internal injuries, no spinal cord injury, no head injuries.
He's now back on his feet, but has been told that it could be 18 months after his fall before he's fully fit.
I'm not scared of going back climbing. Climbing is in my blood. I love climbing. Having an accident didn't put me off. It was just a freak accident. I have read that when people fall from the height that I fell from, which was about 8 metres, I think, there's a 50% survival chance. 50% is tossing a coin, so if I'd have landed upside down on my head, I wouldn't be here. So I land on my feet, so I'm okay. It's a heads and tails chance.
Anaesthetist Mike Cross did after all end up in his own hospital for surgery on his badly broken leg and needed a steel frame that he had to wear for 6 months.
Try not to worry, we'll get him to give you a call back as soon as we've got his pain under control.
But he's determined to carry on cycling, despite the risks.
Yeah, mate. Young gas.
And John Joe, the biker badly injured in an off-road accident, needed reconstructive surgery to 11 separate breaks to his left leg.
As soon as I broke it, I thought, oh, you're an idiot. That's the first thing I went from it while I was still mid-air. And then everyone just ran over to me. I had a lot of people try and come and pick me up and stuff, and the first thing I thought, my leg was broke. I just thought, I knew my leg was broke, and it was just, don't pick me up, ring an ambulance. And I remember my friend was on the phone to the ambulance, and they couldn't because it was an abandoned quarry, they couldn't pinpoint us. So we were waiting for a while, like a long while, and I was thinking they're never going to find us.
He underwent 2 operations and needed metal implants.
Breaking my leg is probably the worst thing I've ever done. I mean, it put me out of work for 8 months. Even now, I can't ride a pedal bike without it hurting. I'm just glad I had the protective gear that I had on at the time, else it would have been a lot worse. I think I broke a lot more bones.